All right. Good. Microphone's working. Excellent. I had a massive, ridiculous setup issue with the stream. So, anyway, welcome to Cyber Mentoring Monday. I am Tiberius, and we will be hacking some easy boxes today. Nice and gentle, beginner-friendly content, as always. I haven't streamed since last Monday. Wednesday was a bit weird, and then Friday I just wasn't feeling it. You know those days where you're like, no, fuck everything. Yep. So I see we got JBiz. JBiz, my friend, welcome. Good to see you. Kettlebear has subscribed for 3 months. Thank you so much. And yes, we will start the stream with a good old spin, as is tradition now. Fromaster, what up? Olivier Pro Tips, hello. The Shy Hat. First time chat out from Prince of Cyans. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hello. Manicus Maximus, 9 months ago, you know, came into the stream. Things got a little intimate. And now 9 months later, we have a sub baby. What's the baby's name, Maticus? I need you to decide. I'm terrible at making decisions. Kidfire, hello. No thing. Viriatis. Yes, that's everything. In accordance with the prophecy, exactly. Yes. Happy Canadian Provinces Day, Shy Hat. Yes, I didn't know that was a thing until you just mentioned it. You could completely be lying, and that'll probably happen next stream. Somebody will be like, happy, and then just make up some day, and I will probably believe them. Excellent. So let me just add the spins we need. Kettlebear gets 1 spin, and Maticus gets 1 spin. If I can actually type. Now we actually have a lot of spins to do because we've still got some just left over because I didn't do them at the time when the person was online. Doesn't look like Ottocar's online or Mr. Just Because, but maybe we'll just have to do those anyway. It's been too long. So we got Ottocar, Mr. Just Because, Memorex. We still have 5 gift subs. We are still Zap Gang. Yes, we are. Zap Gang for the next 2 streams because we hit the 2 times. And then we're also on a 2 times for this upcoming spin, I think. But yeah, how was everyone's weekend, by the way? I hope everybody had a great weekend, even though obviously you didn't start it with Frustration Friday, but you know, hopefully it was still good. It is too dang hot, yeah. Our CTF was awesome. The thing is, I knew what was coming. I foresaw the molding because I was a playtester, even though I played very hard to pretend that I wasn't. But while I was doing it, I was like, oh boy. It's like some parts I didn't get. Before I tested it, it was quite hard. Like, the problem with making a CTF is it's easy when you're designing it, because you're like, oh yeah, I would totally, you know, make this connection. And then when someone plays it, you're like, oh no, no, people don't make that connection. I only made it because I knew it was there. So like before, I think in the original CTF.
Dispensing gratitude.
Dark Eldar.
Gratitude dispensed.
Dark Eldar, I owe you a tweet. I still have it written down here. We didn't decide what to tweet, and neither did chat. So Dark Eldar gets... You know what? For 12 months, we're going to give you 2. We'll give you two spins on the wheel. So anyway, if you haven't watched Al Hazred's thing, let's do... There you go. His VOD's up from Sunday. Yesterday. So he goes through the CTF, so it was a lot of fun. But in the original the email that was left in var spool didn't hint enough. So, and also, yeah, I found the other web server. I found by accident. So the way you're supposed to do it is use TCP dump and recognize there's a connection going out to the web server. But I was like beyond that. I was like, oh, this is I need to escape this container. Oh, the IP address ends in it was .3. I wonder if there's a .2. and so I found the web server that way. Maybe if I'd paid attention to the email a bit more, I would have got it. But yeah, in the original email, there was like absolutely no hint that you should even look for anything on the web server. And so I was like, yeah, people just aren't going to go /Dockerfile just off the cuff. Like, you need to give them slightly more of a hint. And even if you didn't, so I think in the original, all the config files were just in the root directory. So like the key, like the Apache config, I think it was, like everything was just in root. And so I think he did create a /conf, which you would have found if you did a dirbuster. Yeah. But it does go to show, like, sometimes even playtesting doesn't discover all the issues, because I was doing it on Friday, I think. I just figured, I'll do it because he changed a bit. And it was at that point when I was on the box with 30 other people that I realized, oh, you're supposed to use TCP dump to see the connection going to the web server. And when I did TCP dump the first time, I got, there was maybe 60 packets sent in the course of 30 seconds. Because, it's just, I think there was some ARP packets going, but also obviously every minute there's a call request, so that sends quite a few packets to set up the SSL and then actually do the HTTP request. So I was expecting that, and I ended up with like a 3 megabyte file, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And then I realized, oh yeah, everybody is dirbusting this. So that was fun. So I guess, yeah, it still would have worked, the decryption, obviously, because it's the same key. The problem is now, instead of when I decrypted it, I only had to look for the one request, the HTTP request that's in there. People had to look through all of them, which is even more funny. But still, yeah, it was a really good CTF. I had a lot of fun playtesting it. So yeah. All right, let's do some spins. Okay. So just make sure we've got that down. All right. Oh, Dark Eldar, we're already in Zap Gang. You weren't here last stream. We hit it 2 times, and then we hit Zap Gang. So we're still Zap Gang. But okay, so this is going to be Otaknar's spin. I'm just going to go down the list. So this spin will be 2 times because that's what we hit last time. There we go. Alright, chat, you can send 3 tweets now because Dark Eldar also has a tweet he owes me. Alright, so 2 tweets. So basically what this means is I have 36,000 followers on Twitter, and within reason I will tweet something to them. Whatever chat wants, again. Within 37,000, nice, okay. Alright, so yeah, if you want something tweeted out, obviously, try and keep it PG-13 and try and not just advertise something. Obviously we won't do those. Either way. Alright, Mr. Just Because has one. So we'll do his. Go, we got cat time. Alright, let's do a poll. Okay. Which cat? Arya, Terry, or Raven? Alright, he's got 2 minutes on the poll. Zap is better than But. No, no. I'm vetoing that one. Alright, Memorex has 5, so I guess we'll do a few and then we'll stop and then we'll do the rest of the stream at some point. Remove a category. Alright. I need suggestions for a category to remove. Hang without glasses. Okay, we can do that. Hang without glasses. We'll do 2 more spins, including this one. Add a category. Remove a category and add a category. We could cancel everything out, chat. Alright, Alright, so this, yeah. This will be the last spin for now. Twitch VIP to spinner. Well, this was technically Memorex's spin, so I'm going to give VIP to Memorex. There we go. Alright, well done. Okay. What else we got to do? Let's do the Stream Raiders. And again, for those of you new to the stream, Stream Raiders is a game we play every half an hour, roughly, to break up the monotony of, you know, hacking boxes. So the way it works, you'll see a link in chat. If you click that link, you should be able to log in using your Twitch account. And then every 5 minutes, I think, you get you'll hear a ding if you keep the tab open. And you will be able to place a unit on the field, and then after half an hour, we will have a battle, and hopefully win. All right. Okay, so I will go get Arya. See, Zap Gang is already up. What I did, so I know usually, chat, we don't do Hack the Box, all right, on Cyber Mentoring Monday, and the reason is, as I've said many times before, Hack the Box easy. It's not easy, usually. However, for those of you who don't know, there is a streamer. She might be in, actually. She's gonna go live later. We're gonna raid her, hopefully. That is the plan. Anyway, Anya was on last night, and she did mention that the love box on Hack the Box is easy. And is actually easy. So, firstly, everybody go follow Anya, because she puts out really good content. But also, we're gonna break the rule. We're gonna trust our friend Anya, okay? And we're gonna try the love box on Hack the Box. If she's wrong, she's not even going to DEF CON. I can't even, like, reprimand her at DEF CON, but whatever. Hopefully she's not wrong. Follow who? Anya. I did a shout out in chat. If you scroll up, literally 3 comments above yours, Nightbot should have given you a link. I hope I've spelled her name right. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She's not DEF CON. By the way, who is going to DEF CON? I'm going to DEF CON. If you want to meet up, join Discord, let me know. Alright, I'm going to go get Arya. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay. What's the webcam? This is Aria. Clinging on for dear life. Hey. You gonna look at the people? Yeah, she hates being held, but she does love being pet. Yep. She's like, okay, please put me down. All right, baby. Okay. Aria. You're gonna calm down. Let me put you down. She is such. Okay then. Wow. All right. Ugh. Okay. Okay, what did I miss? A lot of people talking about DEF CON. Da, da, da. Yeah, DEF CON is expensive. Oh, Al Hazred, no, there's no timer, my friend. If you're still here, so we have implemented this. This is the wheel spin. Every time somebody subscribes, we spin the wheel. If you'll notice in this down here, if you can just read this, Zap Gang for rest of stream. So we're screwed. The rest of the stream is Zap Gang. Okay. What was everyone saying? Yeah, so DEF CON, I think the ticket is like $350. Yeah. So, and it is, yeah, it's the experience. It's definitely worth it if you can go. Anya's here. Good. Hello. All right. Anya, we are. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about how you recommended love, but we're gonna do it. And I'm just going to. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me sign in. That should be good. There we go. All right. I get an error message. Your browser not support WebAssembly. WebAssembly is a weird JavaScript thing, so I don't really know. I've only used WebAssembly once, and it was in a CTF. And yeah. All right, so we're gonna trust Anya. She usually knows what she's talking about, so we're gonna. No, we're not doing unobtainium again. How is love not there? Oh, because I have the difficulty set to that. That'd be why. Why am I don't just not set the difficulty. There we go. I don't think there are subscription boxes anymore. They're all. Well, no, it's retired. You can't access retired, right? Well, I guess you can. Some of them. Love, I believe. Where is it? Why is this not working? Like, there we go. Somehow that worked. All right. So we're going to start up Love. That's got a 4.4 out of 5 stars, which means, you know, that's probably pretty good. Alright, we're going to VPN in. Sudo open VPN. I think it's lab something. There we go. Alright, so we'll let it boot. It's a Windows box, so we'll give it 3 to 4 minutes. But yeah. Which means, while it boots, we'll do marbles. Alright. Laboratory, let's do that. For those of you who don't know what marbles is, firstly, where have you been? All the cybersecurity streamers are doing it now. And if they're not, I'm slowly trying to convince them to. Right. Marbles is hilarious. All you have to do to play is type 5 characters, !play. It might be 6 button presses. What I'm saying is there is literally no excuse unless you literally cannot type because you're driving while listening to this, or, I don't know, watching it on the TV and your laptop's away somewhere. I don't know. Whatever the reason. There's no excuse, really, for typing those 5 characters, because all you have to do is type those 5 characters. This is a game where there's an initial element of RNG, which is basically where your marble gets placed, and then everything else is physics-based. It's all luck. So we're going to start a countdown. You have 60 seconds. You can still join in these 60 seconds. !play. The more people who join, the more fun it is because it's hilarious. Because everybody crashes into each other, and yeah. By the way, we didn't even figure out which category to remove and which one to add. So chat, you need to think about that as well. Yes, !boost doesn't do anything in this game mode. We did once play a game mode where it did. The only problem is because of the stream lagging behind like by 2 seconds, and the game, I guess, also doing that, it didn't really help anybody. Alright, well, here we go. We got 29 people, that's pretty good. Okay, so we have, if you look in the top right corner, you will see the Gifaram, or Gifaram, however you want to pronounce it, has the stream record. That's his ghost right there, you see? So anybody who beats Gifaram will take the stream record and the prestige that comes with it. This is like a weird... Okay, yeah. Lots of people are not choosing the right pipe. But it looks like Bozo1 DOS is the first out. Currently ahead of Gifaram. So that's good. Will that keep up? We'll see. Looks like Nikuk and Angel OP are also close behind. Malicus Maximus as well. Although he just looks like he dropped, maybe. No. Okay, Bozo1 DOS is going well. Gifaram caught up a little bit. But Bozo has a good line right here. Okay, this is the RNG bit as well, look. You have to find the hole at the bottom. And if you don't, you're screwed. See, Gifaram found it already. Anya, though. Anya, ASCII, and Bozo both found the hole. Whether they will beat Gifaram, we shall see. Currently isn't looking good. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Anya, ASCII. Can she make it through here? No. Ah, that was so freaking close. Looks like Anya is going to come first in this race, though. Well done, Anya. Agent OP coming second. Frosty Dog third. Yeah, these just trip so many people up. You see, while Giffaran won, he basically sailed straight through that last time. So Giffaran keeps his record, but everybody so far is. I'm saying everyone's going to come in. Random Wiseman should make it. There is a timer, 54 seconds left. It really depends how stuck you get in these. So let's go down and see. Okay, are you going to get hits? Yes, but you made it through. Okay, good. All right. You should make this. There's the fire that's burning the rest of the track. As long as you don't get stuck here like Plavity is. Plavity just is going round and around. And Random Wiseman did make it through. So now we just have to wait for Plavity, who is just really enjoying the spin right here. Just, you know, taking his time. There is a fire behind you, but going around again, I see. Okay. Or maybe. No. All right. R.I.P. F's in chat for Plavity. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Somehow Kettle Bear and Al Hazard fell off. I didn't see that. I thought maybe Plavity was the only person, but I don't understand how that happened. Oh well. Well done, Anya. Yeah. So let's go back and see what this box is all about. We have an IP address. I should probably update my DNS mask to get this box. Now, for those of you who don't know, DNS mask is pretty much an epic alternative to Etsy hosts. And I very much encourage you to install it and use it, especially if you're doing stuff like Hack the Box and TryHackMe. So the way, obviously, Etsy hosts works is you can define an IP address and you can define a host. You can find multiple host names, right? So you can do this and then insanityhosting.vm and www.insanityhosting.vm, right? You can do this. Which just means that these two host names will automatically resolve to this. However, any other subdomain of insanityhosting.vm won't resolve to anything, right? Which is really annoying. So if you do use DNS Mask, what DNS Mask is it's a local DNS server. If you see the top two lines, I've basically defined the two servers that I use by default, which is the cloud layer ones. You can ignore the line 4, that's just irrelevant really. These lines are where you want to look. We have address equals, then a /, then specifically .love.hackthebox, another /, and then the IP address. What this does is when you set DNS masks to your local DNS resolver, it will resolve love.hackthebox and any subdomain to this IP address. All we have to do really is restart the service. Restart it actually. So now, hopefully, sometimes this didn't work. I had to restart the... Yes, okay, it did work. All right. Sometimes it's weird. You have to like restart the networking as well, but this time it worked. So love.hackthebox resolved, and I can put like Tiberius.love.hackthebox. I can put Tiberius. I don't know, Alhazred. Right? Anything. Any subdomain will resolve. Very useful. Okay, so let's make a directory for love. We'll cd into it, and we're going to use auto recon, obviously. And I'm going to give it love.hackthebox. And we're going to see what happens. Now, if auto recon fails here, it's because I have been editing it on this box. But it looks like it's being okay. There should be there'll be a fix pushed out, so someone noticed that if auto recon will detect WinRM as HTTP because that's what mmap says, and so it'll start scanning WinRM as an HTTP server. which technically it is. WinRM operates over HTTP. It's just useless to scan it as an HTTP. Basically, you know, you wouldn't do directory busting on a WinRM port. So actually, it looks like it will. So actually, we can test. This is the WinRM port 5985, I believe, and 47001. Yeah. So what should happen, what used to happen, is it would launch directory busting scans against this port specifically. Now it shouldn't. It still will against port 47001, only because there's an easy way to check whether this port is WinRM. There's not for this one, unfortunately. And I don't want to make any assumptions. Like, somebody could legitimately run an HTTP server on port 47001. I don't know why, but yeah. So what we're going to do... And by the way, Auto Recon is a tool I wrote. Let me do it in chat. Auto Recon. Technically for OSCP enumeration, but obviously you can use it on CTFs, Hack the Box, TryHackMe, Proving Grounds, etc. How it works is it does usually 2 Mmap scans. It does a quick TCP port scan, which is basically top 1,000 TCP ports, just to get some data. It also launches an all TCP port scan, which obviously takes a little while longer. It extracts services based on the Mmap results, and then it has a bunch of plugins that it will match. So for instance, it looks like it found HTTP on port 80 here, so it's running a directory busting script. This isn't, by the way, this isn't dirbuster. This is just the plugin name, directory buster. It uses Ferox buster, as you can see here. There's a bunch of things it runs against HTTP. Looks like we've got... It's going to run enum for Linux against various ports. What else is it doing? It found another HTTP server on port 5000, so that's interesting. Also found PHP version number. What command? This was Auto Recon. Auto Recon is pretty easy to use. I obviously use a custom config file, but honestly, it's not that difficult. Let me just cat the config file actually. So if you see a hash here, that's just a comment. So really all I have is mmap append, which basically appends this to every mmap scan Auto Recon does. The verbosity is set to 2, which I like, and I just exclude this plugin, which takes a screenshot of the page. The only reason I do that is, honestly, when I made it, I thought it was kind of cool, but it's just a waste of space. And I don't really like it. And then I up threads on dirbuster, the dirbuster plugin, to 20, and we just do these 3 extensions, which honestly might not work this time. Actually, I tell a lie. There was a PHP. It said PHP somewhere, didn't it? Yes, PHP 7327. So anyway, the best way, I think, to read the results is to get a text editor that has like a file manager sort of thing in it, and go down like this. Personally, I like Atom. Atom is deprecated now. I don't know why. Sucks, but there we go. All right, so I think that I really hope that scan worked. Oh, the old TCP port scan hasn't finished it. All right, so that's why we haven't seen anything about WinRM yet. All right, let's check out the port 80, which is obviously the HTTP server. A voting system using PHP. So this is where this comes in. So that's kind of interesting. It is running Apache, but you'll note here it says Win64. So this is definitely a Windows box. We knew that already, but you could probably tell that from up here. Okay. We can check that out. We can obviously check the version numbers as well. We've got a bit of directory busting here. You can really usually ignore stuff that says the 403s, especially if they start with a dot. As I've explained on the stream before, Apache kind of gets a bit angry if the file starts with a dot, and it blocks it, I believe. I believe it's just for .ht, based on all this. That's just to hide its own htaccess and htpassword files. So it blocks by default there. But it looks like there's a login page. There is an admin page.
Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude
Barry
dispensed.
Dweena, 6-month subscription. Thank you so much. 6 months, crazy. Thank you. Thank you for the support. We will add you to the list of spins. We'll get through, hopefully we'll get through all of them. I think we will. We only have 6. Yeah, 6 left. Okay, so there's a bunch of what looks like yeah, there's a few like PHP files, a few directories that seem to be there. I think this is that weird issue. There is a weird issue with certain file names on Windows, so this might be why this is doing a 403. Okay, also, this is a good thing, right? So this actually links back to what I was saying before. So AutoRecon does a subdomain enumeration using the virtual host field. So effectively, actually, let's open it up and let's open up Firefox and go to this. So if I do HTTP, wow, zap everybody. Just like, you know what? I'm typing here. Nope. Would you like to know more? All right, love.hackthebox. Okay, so if we go to this request here, it's down. All right, so you see how when we typed love. Hang on, why is it doing? Oh my god, I hate this. All right, so this isn't how Firefox sent my request, by the way. This is just some really annoying crap that Zap does. Usually you don't see the whole. So I go over this in my course. This is technically legal. This is technically an HTTP, a valid HTTP request. It's just really dumb and nobody does it. It's very useful for HTTP proxying as well. But either way, this should just be a / here because the host header is right here. And this tells the server, hey, I want to load the love.hackthebox page. However, you can have multiple domain names linked to the same web server, and how the web server figures out which one to load is through the host header here. So one of the checks AutoRecon does is it just tries a bunch of subdomains right here. So it'll try like admin.love.hackthebox, and if it gets something subtly different, it'll report it. Gar7 with the raid. Thank you, my friend. How was your stream? Raiding with a party of 61. Amazing. I hope your stream went well. What were you guys doing? Oh, GraphQL. I hate GraphQL. It's my firm belief that even if you have a GraphQL, like an insecure GraphQL setup, you're probably fine, because probably 0.0001% of attackers actually understand GraphQL. It's just like, I say what you want about Facebook, right? And you know, you can. Facebook is an awful company, but they hire some really talented people. At least I thought that was the case. And then they invented GraphQL, and I don't understand why. Why would you? It's what? Who came up with that syntax? I hope they got fired. Because if anyone's seen GraphQL, no, the syntax is just awful. It makes no freaking sense. Yeah, this is why nobody really likes using it. I don't know if that's what Bloodhound uses. All right. Anyway, Auto Recon launched a. I think it uses FFUF. Here we go. What is this? Okay, there is a there is a bug in my code. Hooray! Okay, we found it. So this is what I was telling you. This is the check. You can see this is the check I was telling you about. So the way to check if a web server running on port 5986 to check if it's either a web server or WinRM is to curl or just to grab wsman/wsman. And I believe if it returns a 405, that means it's WinRM. Oh, I know how to fix this. This is easy. All right, hang on. I'm gonna fix this right now. I just need to. Yeah, I just an idiot. It's a self-signed certificate, so I clearly need to tell it to ignore the certificate, which I did not do. Is that just insecure equals? No, I have not used requests in a while. Requests library insecure. It's not insecure, is it? What is it? Verify. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, verify equals false. And copy that to the other one. Save. And did I do it over here? Yes. Verify false. Verify false. Alright, we're good. Alright, so yeah. This shouldn't have happened, but whatever. What was it? So yeah, we did this subdomain enumeration. It found a staging address. So this, if we copy this here, I don't even need. Why did I copy it? I don't need to copy it. But if we go back to Zap and we go to http://staging.love.hackthebox. We get this. This is a different site, hosted on the same server. Okay, let's keep going through though. So the mmap has not finished yet. What web is telling us various things. It's finding the version numbers of everything. I really want to check this version number. Hang on, Google Docs. No, okay. It's very kind of rare that you see a PHP version number like that in the wild. PHP exploit. I just want to see if there is one. I don't think this is going to be it, but no, okay. It's too good. Yeah, and this isn't it. This is just some other system. Okay, let's keep going through our enumeration. We've done most of port 80. Again, we can go back to this. There's like an admin directory that I want to check out. There was a few other directories, to be honest, but we just go over this just to make sure. So this is an RPC port, which is just confirming it's 64-bit. Nothing useful there. RPC dump has dumped some data. Potentially, maybe look for some usernames in there if we need to. We can come back to that. All right. I have a feeling the web is. We need to enumerate the web stuff more. All right. Enum for Linux didn't work, basically. NPT scan, no.
Received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Anya gifting a sub to Al-Hazred. Thank you so much. All right, we'll add you to the list of spins. I believe also we have a stream raiders to do, right? Yes. Okay, let's do stream raiders very quickly. Okay. I missed some chat. Question about Oricon. Does it work on Python version 3.10? It should do. What issues have you been having? Unless something massive has changed in how async IO it works in 3.10. It should be working. I think it works in 3.7 and above. What up, Manicus and Tim, GTA 5. Alright. Oh, here we go. We got a very hard map. So I'm going to use my overpowered archer. Alright. Back to hacking. Alright, nothing really to see on port 139. 443 is probably just the... Oh, no. I was going to say, it's probably just the same server, but we get a 403 forbidden on this port. And it looks like, yeah, there's just a bunch of 403s. Okay. And this clearly didn't work. This is what happens when it can't tell. So I'm just actually going to delete this file. Alright, nmap found... nmap actually... No, what? I don't think this is true. DNS2.hackthebox and forum.hackthebox? I really doubt that, but okay. What else have we found? Honestly, not much. There's the cut there, though. If we hadn't done this enumeration, so if you didn't think to do subdomain enumeration here, you could have just looked at the certificate, the SSL certificate, and it shows the common name is staging.love.hackthebox. So that would have told you as well. But there's no guarantee of that, obviously. SSL scan is honestly not too useful, but we obviously do find staging, and we also found Roy, actually, the email address, so maybe we should do this. Let's start a new thing in Notion. Enter. Okay. And I'm gonna obviously make it full width because why not? All right. So port 80 HTTP. Found vhost staging dot love dot hackthebox. We also found. So this was a voting system. So I'll put this up here actually. Voting system, PHP. Yep, that's fine. The PHP version we can make a note of actually. That might be useful. We'll do that. So PHP is this version. Alright, so the virtual host staging was what? Secure file scan. Okay. Secure file scanner. It's that. Alright, cool. And then I'm just gonna do port 443 HTTPS SSL. And we'll just put the information we found in here, which was the username roy@love.hackthebox. Username insert. There we go. Okay, let's move on. 445 is probably not going to tell us much. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. We have a MySQL. Okay. But obviously our host isn't allowed to connect for some reason. Okay. But we'll make a note of that. That's a weird thing. So 3306. Port 3306 MySQL. Sorry. Cannot connect. Might be. So when you see this, especially if you just run auto recon or mmap, this can mean that you're literally not allowed to connect, or it can also mean that because you are running so many freaking you're running like mmap scripts and stuff and just hammering the port, that it's blocked you. So in this case, if that is the case, if we do have to use this port at some point, we'll just have to reset the box and so it forgets our IP address, basically. Cheetah Bandito, yes. So as I was explaining earlier, if you weren't here, I use DNS mask. So this is my DNS mask config. DNS mask is a local DNS server that's running on my machine right now. All I did was I set it, so I said address equals /love.hackthebox / and then the IP address. Saved it, restarted the DNS server. All that means is that when my system tries to resolve any domain that ends in love.hackthebox, including just love.hackthebox, staging.love.hackthebox, admin.love.hackthebox, it will automatically just give it this IP address, which is why DNS mask is better than Etsy host, because in Etsy host you have to manually add every single subdomain if you want to. You cannot do a wildcard in Etsy hosts. Okay, let's figure out what else is here. And we got this TCP 5000, which was another port. It's not because another port, it's another server. It's probably doing this again. This may be. Jeez. Right click, delete that. Okay. I need to fix that. At least I know a box I can test it on. There's got to be a nice way of doing this. Okay, let's just try exploring this voting system, I guess. Can we see anything interesting? What we'll do is we'll load the directory busting script here. And potentially what we should also do is do another directory busting on the staging URL. So what I'll do here, I'll go down to commands log, and here's the Ferox buster command we used. I'll paste it in. That's interesting. That shouldn't have happened. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that. But anyway, we do staging.love.hackthebox, and obviously we don't want to save it over this. We're gonna do bust staging. And it's a PHP server, so actually I can take out all this nonsense. I can take out ASP, ASPX, and JSP. Let's try that. I'm just going to make sure. Okay, the directory busting is still running. And I don't really want to take down the server, so let's just leave this hanging right here while we do some manual exploration. So this is the source for the voting system. So there's a login.php. What else was there? So here we go. We're basically just looking for 200, so I can probably just type that in here. There we go. So this is just all the stuff it extracts, like the JavaScript files. Don't need that. Oh, I should probably do 200 or 302. Or 301 actually. Yeah. Okay, so there's going to be redirects as well. So we get the login page. Obviously, we knew that existed. There's an admin page. So let's do this. It's also images. is interesting. If it's going to load. Oh, so this is subtly different. These looked identical. But as you can see, this is voter's ID and this is username. So this is definitely different. It's not using the same code or anything. Okay. Images. It's probably just... Could be directory listing here. So we'll test it out and see. It is. Okay. This is a zeroed file. I don't know why I clicked on that. So yeah, there are some JPEGs in here, but nothing really useful. Again, this index.html.txt has a size of 0, so I don't know if that's going to be useful at all. Admin is the same. What else we got here? Dist is probably going to be JavaScript files, maybe. Includes might actually be that's what. So all we're really doing, yeah, like I told you, CSS, images, and JavaScript. All right. Includes is going to be something else. Usually includes would contain... Oh, okay. This is useful. So we won't be able to see what these are. Because they're going to get parsed by the Apache. But as you can see here, we do get some errors because these files were not supposed to be browsed to. Because they're in the includes directory, which gives you a kind of clue. These are supposed to be included by other scripts. Footer might work. Because I imagine footer just outputs the footer. The ballot modal, sorry. Yeah, okay. So footer works, but it's only going to spit out stuff like that. However, we do get a source code star. Just interesting. So let's Google that, actually. We'll do PHP course codester and voting system, I guess. Oops, what am I doing? Exploit. Okay. This looks promising. Exploit DB, source codester, authenticated remote code execution. Let's actually also go back and we'll just... Okay, that didn't work. I'm going to search for voting system in the exploit database as well. So I don't think it's not the online voting system, it's just voting system. So there's an authentication bypass SQLI, which honestly was on my list of things to do next. Okay. And then we got the remote code execution. Okay, yeah. So yeah, literally, if we hadn't found the exploit, I was going to try logging in using SQL injection. Now we can it's probably not. You know, let's try it. We're just going to use test and test. Let's see what happens. Cannot find voter with this ID. So can we do something like test with a single quote and generate an error message? No. Can we do or 1 equals 1 dash dash dash? No. All right. Let's try the admin page. Test or 1 equals 1 dash 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 test. Incorrect password. Okay. I'm gonna guess the username is admin. Equals 1. See if that works. No, interesting. Okay, let's just do both then. And then we'll just do test or, well, actually, test, single quote, and 1 equals 1 dash dash dash. So you can't see this, but let me. No, okay. So this is an SQL injection. So that's basically what I did there. Pretty simple SQL injections. However, they did not work. So what we can do is launch SQL map at this, or we could just look at the exploit, which you probably should if you use or instead of out. You can use either. Both should technically work, but we can try or. Just do password or 1 equals 1 dash dash dash. Yeah. And 1 equals 1 is the more accurate, I guess. Just to go, why are you asking stupid questions? I'm gonna time you out. No, I'm not. I'm not that mean. Unsure? Okay. Alright, let's just make one thing clear. If you ever on my Twitter or in Discord or on Twitch or any of my socials on YouTube, whatever, if you ever see me saying that Zap is a good tool, you know that I probably am in danger. My life is being threatened. Okay? I don't know who by, but you can know that for sure. Because there is no way that I would ever say anything good about Zap. Alright? It is quite possibly one of the worst web app tools out there. So, as long as that's clear. Yeah. When we're in Zap Gang on the stream, just okay, yeah, just to make everybody clear, right? The Zap Gang thing is a joke. Okay? It's supposed to be funny. Is that your saying? No. No, I have a different safe word. Okay, anyway. My headphones. Yeah, they're the Sony. Hang on. I get the actual name of them. They're the WH-1000X M4s, so they're not the M5s. Alright. So let's have a look at this exploit. Because ordinarily we would pick at this a bit more, but this seems like there's an exploit script here. Password equals admin. So that's interesting. So it is in the admin login. But I don't really understand what this is doing. Let's actually have a look at the code. Oh, this makes more sense. They are selecting... Oh, that's clever. Right, yeah. So usually how you would do a password check is you would take the password, you would hash it, like here. And then you would do a query where you say select all from admin where username equals this username and the password equals whatever the hash password is. They are not doing that. What they are doing is checking whether the username exists. And then they're selecting the row where the username exists. And out of that row, they're selecting the password hash, right? Row password. And then they're just comparing it. So this isn't, even though this bit is SQL injectable here, because we're just passing a username directly into an SQL statement here, even though this is SQL injectable, you cannot bypass the login. Because you have to... Wait, I mean, you can't bypass the login in the regular way, which would be doing and 1 equals 1 and commenting everything out. Because this query isn't really used to directly check a login. It's used to grab the user data. So, this makes more sense. When I saw them doing a union, I was like, what are you doing? What they're doing here is very clever. So they are injecting a union statement. And they are unioning the row, right? The admin row. Well, actually nothing. So that they're unioning an empty row because there is no user called DSF They're unioning it with this, which is a row that has a 1, a 2. So the first column is just the number 1. The second column is the number 2. The third column is a string, which has a password hash in it. And then you have 4 other columns. Okay? What this does, because you're unioning it with a non-existent row, this creates a single row in this statement. Right? So this statement, select all from admin where username equals and whatever this is, right, will return one row with this data in it. And it just so happens that the password row, the password column, sorry, is in the 3rd place. And so this, we're not actually extracting the admin user's password here. We are making our own password, hashing it, sticking it in here. I guess the password is technically admin. So this is the hash for the string admin. And we're basically tricking it into checking against our own password that we're submitting. That's very clever. I like that. All right, but I don't think you actually need this crap. I think we can just do... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Let's try it. So if this works, we should just be able to copy this bit. Type admin in the password field. So again, the injection is in the username field. And then I think we should just be able to do that. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's try it. Yeah, I wasn't wrong. This, I don't know why they're doing this. This, you don't have to select from anything. You do if you're using Oracle. In Oracle, you have to always have a from when you're unioning something. But you don't. If you're just creating a table in memory, which is effectively what this is doing, this is just a random fucking table, then you don't need to select it from anything. All right. Okay. So we're in. There we go.
We are in.
So now we know there is another exploit in this. There is a remote code. Hang on, unauthenticated. Did I get way ahead of myself? Or is this going to be I think I just missed that this was... Because this one was not authenticated. Oh, I was reading this one. Was there another... Oh, boy. There was an unauthenticated... Oh, maybe they've removed it. Let's actually check this one. So this unauthenticated uses admin candidates. So what we can do is we can just browse to this and see what happens. So I'm just going to duplicate this tab. We go to admin and then this. No, that does exist. All right, let's try this stupid one then. So again, this just, you can just copy this really. I do like this guy, Secure77, for actually including the vulnerable code. So kudos to him. All right, let's go back to Zap, and what we'll do is we'll just grab this request and resend it. I'm just going to paste the request down here. Don't worry, I haven't gone mad. I'm just going to copy. I probably could have done that there, to be honest. All right, that should be fine. So hopefully this works. Obviously, we need to change this. Okay, Zap does update the content length. That's good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to use... Let's use our tiny little script here. So, because I kind of like this one. Oh, Syphaloid. We're using Zap because... Where was it? Somebody hit Zap Gang for rest of stream last time. For 2 streams. I should have been hacking without my glasses, so I'm going to do that right now, actually. So, let me take my glasses off. Okay, now everything is blurry. Start a 5-minute timer. Alright. I really cannot read chat for fun. Kind of read chat. Okay. Alright, let's see if this works. We got a 200 okay. Which is interesting. Then where do we go to grab it? Upload will be stored in images. So go back here. Let's go to images/shell.php. Not found. Okay, so maybe they did nuke that bit. I can see that. It's blurry, but I can definitely see that. MC25. I can't read your name because it's dark green. Anyone who says that on my stream. And yeah, Christy, this is Hack the Box. And the only reason we're doing Hack the Box is because Anya Askey, who we respect, said this was an actual easy box, and so far it has been. So it's good. But it looks like maybe they nuked this. The fill up add form for. Oh, maybe you have. Okay, right. Maybe that's why. So there was a authenticated exploit here. Oh my goodness, what is this? What does this do? Where's it uploading to? The voters ad. Isn't that what we did the last time? Oops. No, candidates ad. Okay, so this is... this is candidates ad. You know, we'll just copy this. We'll grab this. So here's the idea. The ID. We'll go into. Probably don't even need this anymore, but I'm gonna leave it up just in case. How is auto recon doing? Still scanning stuff. We'll just let it scan. All right, so if you do search exploit, and then you do -M for mirror, and then paste the ID, now you have, as long as your search exploit is up to date, you should have this thing. Okay, so we need to obviously do the IP address, which we don't actually need to do. We need to do love. So I'll have the box. Auth username, auth password. Oh, right, this is... I wonder if I can just reset my password in here. Is there a way to reset my password? If there is, I don't see it. Oh, update. There is. Okay, so I should just be able to reset this to just password, I think. Oh, current password. Yeah. Alright, never mind. So what we should be able to do then, I think, is just do the same trick as before. With our bypass here. So if I just copy all of this into the username. And we have to backslash the quotes because we're in a string. That should be fine. And then the password is just admin. This should be getting us a reverse shell. I kind of don't want a reverse shell. Because I feel like... Alright, timer's off, I can put my glasses back on. I feel like this maybe was built specifically for this box because it seems to be basically a Windows exploit. So I'm just going to delete all this. Let's just go basics, right? We're going to... undo. Okay. We're just going to do our regular little shitty PHP shell and see what happens. Okay. I don't need to do this anymore. Okay, let's just do this. Python 3, 49. Oh, I forgot we're in Python. I was coding PHP. Wow. Wow. Okay. So basically it should have been uploaded, I believe, to, yeah, images shell. Vote system. Okay. Oh, hang on. No. We don't even need vote system. We need to take all this out. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. That looks like it worked, but did it actually work? Images.show. Yes. Boom. We have code execution. Who said it was a freaking pie hole? Let's do the battle. We have code execution. We're obviously on Windows. We knew we were on Windows before, but obviously ID is not going to work here, which is what you would usually run. Boom, it doesn't work. Who am I does? Okay, we're going to do stream readers. I'm going to catch up with chat. What is the box about? Don't know yet, but we found a PHP voting system which had an SQL injection that was in ExploitDB and also a authenticated file upload that was in ExploitDB. Christy says there's an XXE box gonna retire. Okay, cool. I do like XXE. Well done, Manicus and Tim. I feel like you were there last time as well. Nice. All right, we're gonna keep going. All right. The Shy Hat. Do you feel like you haven't owned a box till you've gone a reverse shell it, or is RCE through a web exploit sufficient? Nah. If you can get a web shell, it's, I mean, in like in real life, yeah, that's owned. Getting a web shell, that's fine. Obviously, getting an actual shell is just fun. So in that case, yeah. But all right. So we can probably try and do something like PowerShell. See if PowerShell is what? Why did that work? Oh, because I put a freaking space in it. Is that gonna work? I'm gonna have to freaking encode this. Can I just do like -- version PowerShell? It might not even be there. Param miner secret headers. It depends on what the secret header does, because it should be modifying something. That when param miner finds a secret header, it means that by setting that header, it's modifying something in the response. Which could be just an informational, or it could be critical, depending on what you want. I wonder... So, the nicest way to get a shell on here would be to use MSF Venom, and then use this exploit to just basically get it, kind of. So we'll do that, actually. And actually, we have one right here we can use. Nice. Okay, I'm going to do 4, 4, 4, 4. 10, 10, 14, 97. Python 3. HTB server. Okay, so let me go to my, actually not my GitHub, but file. My pen testing guide should have file transfers using HTTP. We'll try using certutil. That usually works quite nicely. Okay, so what we do need is to go back here, quit this. Resend. Is there a nice way to like do? Okay. Oh, so it opens up free new. Can't just encode on my own. All right. So let's paste this in. We want 10, 10, 14, 97, 8,000. I think it was shell.exe. Yeah. And then Windows temp, let's just do shell.exe as well. Actually, yeah. Alright, URL encode this. We'll see if this works. Actually, what am I doing? I can just do it in here. Send. Well, that looks useful. There we go. We got it. Okay. Now we'll just check and see if it's actually there. So let's do dir. Maybe just do that. No, okay. You can't do PWD in Windows, can you? We can do just dir and see where we are. We could probably just save it right here, actually, thinking about it. So let's just do that instead. Okay. Oh, we could have uploaded it as well. What am I talking about? We could just upload it the regular way. I'm just making it too hard for myself. But here we go. We can just do this. This is going to be easy. Alright. URL encode that. And put it there. And send. Okay, cool. And now if we just do a dir in the current directory. Shell.exe. Yay. And it is 7168 bytes, which we can see is right down here as well. Okay, so now what we can do is set up a listener, nblp 4444. And there's a useful command in Windows which you can do start/b shell.exe, which will start it in the background. Should do anyway. Hey!
We are in.
Yeah, so that basically yeah, it starts in the background, so it should still exist now. Alright. Alright. Now we're on a Windows machine. Lovely. Let's just keep going up. Interesting. There is a password manager. I'm honestly not sure what we're looking for here, but I haven't used XAMPP in a while, like XAMPP. But there is a passwords.txt file, which is just default. Okay, no problem. Let's just cd into users. And we are the Phoebe user, so we should be able to go into our home directory. And then on the desktop, I imagine, if we do type user.txt, we can grab the user. Okay, good. All going to plan.
New subscription received.
Hopefully, everyone is understanding. This definitely is an easy box. Yeah, it's easy. I wouldn't say it's like, oh, what's going on? Did it sign me out? It shouldn't have. It's long-winded, but nothing in it is particularly hard. You probably could have used the 2 exploits on ExploitDB without modification. I just wanted to see what was actually going on. Redacted, thank you for subscribing for 3 months on a 2-month streak. We will add you to the spins. And hey, you know what? Since we have a show, let's do some spins. Redacted. Alright, let's do some spins. So we have quite a few built up now. Okay, Memorex is probably still not here. Yeah, but we'll do his last spin. Showcase a new tool. I can't even remember when we came up with this. Which new tool do you guys want me to showcase? Or is it one I was supposed to be using? Because I honestly cannot remember now. I'm not entirely sure a new tool. Maybe I should find a new tool for next time. Okay. We also still haven't tweeted, still haven't removed a category. I saw someone say we should just remove the tweet category, which I'm fine with, because nobody seems to even use it. But we need to add a category as well. Showcase that. Well, that's easy. Okay, so showcase tool. I did hack without glasses. We did remove a category. We haven't added a category yet. But finally, we get to Kettlebell, who I hope is still in chat. Not seeing you. That's unfortunate. All right. How to use Wimpies? Yeah, I can show you how to use Wimpies. Cat time. There we go. Now, Kettlebear, if you are in chat, I can't see you in the list. However, if you are in chat, let me know which cat you want. Otherwise, we'll do a poll. All right, Maticus. We'll do Maticus' spin. We'll do the cat, and then we'll come back and try and get, well, not root, but there we go. That's a nice one. What this means, chat, is if you are currently lurking, you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, like MC, I just saw. If you are lurking, please give me a follow so you get notifications. I do the stuff it says on the wheel. There's no reason why you shouldn't either. Alright. Thank you, Marcus. Alright. I don't think Kettlebear's here, so what we'll do is we'll do a poll for the cats. Which kitty? We'll do Arya, Terry. I'm already going to predict what it's going to be. I don't demand anyone subscribe to me. Following is good enough. But obviously, I appreciate every single person who does give me a sub. All right. Let's just look around a little bit, I guess. We could do. Yeah, if you're, do you not know that? It should pop up actually every time I have like a widget on the stream. If you have a Amazon Prime subscription, you get a free Prime subscription to use every single month. Redacted. Honestly. Just messing with me now. I don't know how many people know. I didn't know it till like I think late last year, I think. And I started handing it out every month. Okay, we don't have that. I mean, we could obviously just try and go into the administrator directory, but I doubt, yeah, we're not.
Mr. Streamer!
Redacted. Alright, let's see what we've got on the C drive. There's an administration directory. That is odd. What the hell is this auto run in? I don't know if this is anything or if this is just some random program files. This might just be related to VMware though. I knew it was going to be Raven. All right. I'll go Raven in a minute. Let's just have a look and see what's in the program files directory. Rempler? Whatever that is. A lot of stuff they could be, I guess. Program files. Slash. Yeah. Interesting. We'll run WinPeas, I think, when we get back. When I get back with Raven. We'll run WinPeas and see if we can spot anything, because WinPeas will give us a lot more information anyway. Alright, I will be right back. Alright. Chat's favorite cat is back. Say hello, Raven. Ah, you tried to get me that time, but you missed. And that time. She pushed me out the way. Oh, you're adorable. Alright, go on then. Oh. Yeah. Alright, that was funny. Someone clip that. Okay, we're gonna go back to the screen. Clip it and post it in chat, please. Alright. Let's grab WinPeas. We're gonna grab it the same way. Basically just copy this. We will edit it. We can actually cancel Python. God, there were so many freaking ports we didn't even use. Like 1010, 1497. So I have WinPeas. I believe. No, I'm gonna forget where it was. We can cancel that. Yes, here we go. WinPeas any is what we want. And we'll just download it to there. So let me get into my directory. CD users. Because Phoebe, right? We'll go on the desktop, screw it. Okay. .exe -h. Okay, good. So we are gonna run WinPeas, and we are going just to do quiet, and that should be it. Okay. So WinPeas is a tool you can use on the OSCP exam. What it does is it will literally try and find as many freaking things as possible to privilege escalate. Thank you, Master. Yeah, WinPeas is always my first choice. Yeah, the WinPeas any binary is a special one. It works on 32-bit and 64. That's why I use it. Because honestly, I mean, in non-monitored environments, like exams, like monitored in the sense that you have a sysadmin who's going to detect something, or in a corporate world, obviously you wouldn't use WinPs, but on CTFs and an OCP, it's very useful because all the stuff it tells you is the stuff you would just do manually anyway. All right, let's scroll down. Boring information unless it's suddenly useful later. Okay. There is a... Okay, this is useful. So we have a PowerShell history for Phoebe. So I'm going to go here. And I didn't even update this. We'll update it in a minute. All right. To go PowerShell history for Phoebe, which might be interesting. It's only 51 bytes, so it might be just a couple of commands. This is a usual permission. Like usually, everybody authenticated can create new directories in the C drive. Ooh. Now this is useful. So useful, I'm going to go to my course. Here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do, basically what this means, this is a weird thing. So there are files called MSIs, Microsoft installers, which are basically fancy executables. But the idea is they only install stuff. Whereas an executable can also install stuff, it can also just be standalone. Like, for instance, WinPs any.exe is a standalone executable. It just runs. But an MSI is supposed to install something. And somebody at Windows, or Microsoft, sorry, thought that it'd be a good idea that, hey, maybe for some of these MSIs, they should always run with administrator privileges so that they can install things, into admin directories, like, the program files, etc. Which is really stupid. It does require, in the registry, two things to be set. So, always install Elevate has to be set in the local machine registry, and also in the current user registry. If both of these are set, if only one of them is set, you can't do anything. If both of them are set, you can do this fancy exploit, which hopefully will work. So what we're going to do MSF Venom again. We'll basically just copy this entire thing. But now what we're going to do is we're going to do -f MSI. We'll do, just call it reverse.msi. .msi. All right. We also need to download it. So we'll do the 8000 reverse.msi into the current directory. Reverse.msi. So we have got that. So yeah, I imagine I imagine this is all fine. Alright. Let's download it. That's not going to work because I did not set up my Python server. So we'll do this again. Okay. Good. Now we have that. Cancel this. We'll do another listener on port 4444. And then what we should just be able to do is use MSI exec /quiet/qn. I'm copying off my slides. And then just, I am gonna type the full path. I don't know if you need to, but let's just type it anyway to be safe. Desktop reverse.msi. And yes. We're now system. It's that easy.
We are in.
So MSI exec is kind of obvious. It executes MSIs. Quiet just shuts it up. I don't really remember what QN does. /I installs it. So this is just our reverse shell in an MSI file. It runs it as system because always install elevated is in the registry twice in the right location set to number 1. We get an instant shell. So now we can go into the C users administrator, probably on the desktop. And you can type root too. So yeah, overall definitely an easy box, especially that Provesk. No UI, that makes sense. Yeah. Submit flag. Yeah, that was easy. Piece of cake. The only thing I think it's kind of odd. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to freaking... Sorry for everyone's ears. I always forget to mute Hack the Box. So I don't know if you can turn that stupid sound off when you pwn a box. Real life applicable is a 1. Common vulnerabilities, maybe a 4. Enumeration was good. I would say that's probably a 7. Okay, yeah, the only thing I'm slightly annoyed about is, and maybe it's just because it's WinPeas. I thought WinPeas was supposed to show... I'm going to go up to the key just in case I'm completely wrong about this, but... Oh no, okay, it's fine. So on Linux, something that's like 99% of Provesk is red with a yellow background. I'm guessing because on Windows you can't do yellow backgrounds on the shell. It doesn't have that. It's just unfortunate that there's nothing above red. To say, hey, this is what you need, because honestly, if you see this, this should be basically yellow, red. Yep, this is it. You'll get instant root if you do this, because you see all this stuff. This is probably nothing, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Cool. All right, any questions about that box? Now is the time to ask. And then what we'll do is we'll have a vote on which platform to use, whether you want it, because we'll probably do one more box. Maybe 2. So we can either use TryHackMe or we can use Proving Grounds. Also, your opinion on something, chat. Should I... There's a thing called Over the Wire, which has it's basically, it's not really security challenges. It's kind of like Linux and Bash and stuff. So I was thinking maybe that might be a good thing for a stream at some point. Well, I mean, doing a free tier TryHackMe box is pointless because I have access to the premium stuff anyway. Exactly, Anya. Yes, Anya was correct. We're going to do another shout out for Anya. There's no double A. Yeah, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, that's not a shout out, that's an A. If you weren't at the beginning of the stream, we gave a shout out to Anya because she suggested this box. Please go follow her. We're going to raid her later if she does go online, which I think her plan is to. Anyway, yeah, I figured Bandit might be fun to just try and see what happens on a Monday, because it's supposed to be easy, but it's also Bash and Linux skills. So hopefully we do that. The other thing I should probably mention, so the Wednesday, well, that Wednesday stream is definitely happening this week. It's sponsored by my company again. But we're going to do it at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start. And we'll go for like 3 hours. We will... basically, it's going to be kind of off-the-cuff stream, but we're going to focus on Burp Suite Pro. So it's going to effectively be Burp Suite, do what... what am I talking about? Answering your questions about Burp Suite. Burp Suite Pro. Demoing Burp Suite Pro. We will probably also do some burp extension development as well. I'm not understanding this though. Look at this. Yeah, easy tag fine. Apache penetration test level 1. There was no SSRF that I could see, unless that was a red herring. MySQL didn't come into play at all. Oh, I guess it did. The SQL injection. All right, TryHackMe. Download DNS mask. Create my test comp under DNS mask test implementation. So hang on a minute. There is. We go in DNS mask .conf. You do need to have this file, this thing set. I'm not sure if it's default, but if not, uncomment it. Include all files in a directory which end in .conf, which is basically what you want. Yeah, so I think that was it. The SR had the voting system log? We didn't find that. We completely skipped that bit. We literally... There was no SSRF that we found. We just found the SQL injection. So interesting. All right. Okay, so we voted for TryHackMe. So let's go to learn, search, challenges, hide completed, easy, and we'll order by newest. Okay, let's get some of those. Okay, so committed. Looks interesting. Obviously not Mr. Fisher. So many OSINT rooms. I feel like we did Volnet Roasted, we got all the way to the end. And something didn't work, so we're not going to do that. Oh my god, so much OSINT. Oh, Kiba. We haven't tried... Kiba's been on the list for a while. And I guess Poster. Maybe Git happens as well. Okay, we'll have a vote for all 4 of these. Committed, Kiba, Poster, and Git happens. I like that name. Committed has 2 M's. Oh, by the way, I was also thinking, so there is a feature in Twitch called predictions, where basically you can gamble your channel points on certain outcomes. I figured that might be fun to play around with at some point. For example, having, like, you know, on Frustration Friday, you know, people will say, oh, like, will Tiberius get a shell in under 2 hours? And you would either vote yes or no, and you can basically bet channel points, and if you win, you get channel points, and if you lose channel points. I figured that might be kind of fun to play around with and see how it goes. You could even try it out technically now on this box. Well, Kiba is currently winning by a lot. So didn't see any questions about the other box, so I guess we'll cancel this one. If you do have any questions, just let me know. Cancel all this, shut it down at least. Alright, Kiba 1. So we'll start Kiba. This looks more like a walkthrough. Honestly, maybe. Alright, let's do... Sorry about that. Alright, let's start a prediction. Right, will Tiberius get a shell in under... Should we say 45 minutes? Alright, we'll do yes and no. Alright, we'll give you guys... There you go. Alright, so you should be able to predict it in the chat now. So the 45 minutes will obviously start when we actually start the box, which we're not. It may take up to 7 minutes to boot, and I believe we have... We have a Stream Raiders battle, and we'll do another Marbles run. So the yeah, the 45 minutes doesn't start yet. Well, currently a lot of people think yes. A heck of a lot of people. Okay, we've got 45. I didn't even realize there were this many channel points for people. Alright, well done, Christy. We shall do another. By the way, like, there's no pause. Once the timer starts, there's no pausing. Alright. I haven't actually got a timer. I should put a timer on the screen at some point when we do this. Alright. So the timer has not started yet, don't worry. Alright, so another battle is on the screen. We'll do marbles. And then hopefully this box will be started. Frozen. Alright, for those of you who do not know, which is probably not many by now, Marbles is a game we play on the stream. You just have to type !play to join. I will also join. It is entirely physics-based apart from the start, which is just has a little bit of RNG because your marbles get placed at different heights. But other than that, we'll give you 60 seconds. You can type !play to play. There's no excuse for not typing it. You don't have to do anything else. So let's get some people. "30 seconds. You can still join. !play. And after that, we will start a 45-minute timer. Basically, I think I'll just start a like a timer that goes off in 45 minutes. Alrighty. Redacted looks like he's in good place, but we shall see. Ooh, Top Fuel, Berry Dweena. Top Fuel is out first. Berry Dweena. We're going to follow Top Fuel. So there are two paths. Top Fuel taking the left. Actually, the majority of people taking the left path. Top Fuel just ran into the wall there. Berry Dweena, I believe. Oh, maybe? I'm not sure who's in first, actually. It might, yeah, it is Embargo DC. In first, there are some icicles dropping, I guess. They could take you out. Oh, and yep, an icicle has in fact not really taken out Embargo, but stopped him in his tracks. Dan Mulvey is now in first place. Quite far ahead, I would say, of everybody else. Going pretty fast, but again gets stopped. Is anyone else going to? Nope, Dan manages to keep his lead. Alright, and he gets another boost. Oh, but hit some more things. And now this is a complicated section, but I believe in... Okay, I don't know why it did that, but Embargo DC is definitely in first place. And just miles ahead now. Made it through this section. Getting a nice boost right there. Oh, hitting a spike. Pinion might overtake, but is not going to. Bozo Wondos is coming up as well, but it's all Embargo DC. Embargo DC's race to lose. Just way ahead of everybody else. But he went the wrong way. And yep, Bozo and Pinion have overtaken. That was, yep, definitely a bad move by Embargo. This is a long race. Well, I mean, the box takes 7 minutes to boot. So I wanted something big. Pinion has decided to go round and round, so that means that... Jeez, I hate when it does that. Bozo Wondos is in first place now, heading down the final stretch. There is the end. Dan following closely, Pinion, Shy Hat, and Embargo DC, but right now it's all Bozo, but Bozo goes the wrong way. Dan is just so far ahead of everybody, even though he's getting stuck. I think he's still depends right here. Embargo DC is right there, but Dan just pulls it off. Close one. That was a good race. I like this map, yeah. Alright, who's in last place? I think it's Throwmaster. Throwmaster, where are you? Look, there's the wall of fire coming. Alright, Throwmaster. You can do it. Last run. There we go, you got a boost. Can you make it through the gap without going backwards? No. Throwmaster's going backwards, but still should make it. Hasn't got far to go now. Everyone's just waiting for Throwmaster. There we go. And in. Anyone fall off? No, everybody got there. Good. Well done, Dan. Alright. Let's go back to the screen. Okay, so I'm going to put a 45-minute timer on my phone. When the timer ends, if we have not got a user shell, just a shell, regular shell, on the box, then the people that said no win. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is kiba. Yes, we're going to go to TryHackMe, make directory kiba. Kiba. Yep. Go back to here. We also need a cd TryHackMe. Open VPN. Various. Type in password. Okay. Sudo vim DNS mask. Press equals /kiba.tryhackme. And the IP address is that. Okay. Just kill a bunch of these. There's kiba there. Good. All right. Okay, so we're going to use auto recon again. Use on kiba.tryhackme. Oh. Need to actually restart the service. That would help. Auto recon. Okay, auto recon is going. I don't think it's Kibana. I think it's just Kiba. Kiba. Okay. Let's see. TryHackMe. Kiba results. Alright. So I already found port 22 and port 80. Linux capabilities is very interesting. Okay, well, we all know what the privilege escalation is going to be. Ferox Buster has not found anything yet, but we will just load this anyway. Okay. Again, nothing there. So no other services found. Now, the one thing we obviously can find with SSH is whether we... Okay, we can have a public key or a password. So whenever you see an SSH, a map scan with these auth methods script, if you see public key alone, it means you have to at least find a public key. Sorry, find a private key to authenticate. If you see public key and password, it means you can usually log in using the user's password. But we don't have any users yet, so anything else? No. Okay, what else did we find? It was just these two ports. The old TCP port scan is still running though. And it has discovered a few other ports. So what we can do is just check these out. We'll just visit them in a browser. kiba.tryhackme. No, it's a zap error. Okay, fine. That was not a Web server 5601. 5601. Looks slightly more promising. Well, not much. Oh no, there we go. Oh, so it was Kibana. It's just the box is called Kiba. So I wonder if this is a legitimate software then. Can I menu bar view? How do you toggle the freaking? I don't want it to go off the screen, and I don't know how to. No, there we go. Wrap long lines. Okay. This is just a URL. Oh my goodness. Okay. Explore. Interesting. Okay, so we can go straight to exploit DB. And search for Kibana. CSV injection is not going to get us anywhere. Okay. Oops. Right, so it's management version 654. So what we can do is go to Google now. CSV injection is a fun thing you can do. It whether it's serious really depends on who you're reporting it to. But effectively, because a lot of CSV files open in Excel these days, you can technically code not really macros, but you can kind of execute commands within CSV files if you're very clever with them. Okay, there we go. There is an exploit. Okay. This everyone who voted yes, I think you're gonna get a payout in a minute. Timeline visualizer. There it is. Okay. So basically, I'm just going to copy this payload. I'm going to post it in here. This shouldn't have a... No, I do use a new line. Alright, so we're going to just... I mean, all we need to do is put our IP address in here. 13.2.135 and 4444. Copy this. This is basically just JavaScript. This is probably a Node.js app. So we get a timeline. Okay, how do we do this? We just paste it in there. Click run. On the left panel, click canvas. Your reverse shell should pop. Okay, well, let's honestly just cancel that. We don't need that anymore. Okay, we put it in here. Just double check it looks all good. That must be run. Did it save it? Yep, it did. All right, and then click canvas. Okay. Still loading. Nothing yet. So you've got 35 minutes. This seems like a very slow box. Okay, did we get a shell? No. Okay. Oh, canvas is loading still. Maybe. Yeah, I did. I clicked run and I clicked canvas. It says paste. It says past one. Paste one into the visualizer, which you did. Click run on the left panel. Click canvas. Your reverse shell should pop. But canvas hasn't loaded yet, so maybe it's still loading. But I'll open this just in case. Did I get the right IP address? 10.13.2.135. Yeah, that's the right IP. Canvas is loaded. We did not get a shell. Alright. I don't quite understand. Alright, let's use this one. Because I wonder if this one is somehow better. Alright, so we're going to do this. Okay, that is the right IP, yep. Alright, we're going to copy this. This does look like the run. And the fact that I believe it posts to run. Yeah, it posted to run. And we got a response. Okay. I'm so sorry.
We are in.
Everybody who voted. Only 13% of people said that I would not get a shell in under 45 minutes. There are three people: Dark Eldar, Dan, and Bozo1DOS. There were 10 people who said I would. Malika's Maximus bet 30,000 points. I don't know how many points you get. I think the thing is, I think it's the points you get from the people who said no. But Malika's bet 30,000, and then the next person bet 5. So I mean, we'll see. Choose outcome. Yes. Complete prediction. Complete prediction. Here come the points. So I don't know how many points everybody gets. Oh, 56.2k goes to Malika's. What? Okay. Oh, sorry, Bonzo. Why do I keep freaking? I have no idea why I keep saying Bozo. I don't see the N. All right. Well, now you've told me. I'm gonna freaking remember it. Bonzo1DOS. All right. Yeah. So. Malika's got 56k, so I guess yeah. I thought maybe the losers pool got shared, but I don't think it does. All right, so I think we do get cap rates. No, it's not that. Get cap dash us / isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, it is that, but then I have to freaking do a redirect. I barely use get cap. Yeah, I forgot this. Okay, I'm going to cancel the shell and we're just going to get a new one. It still counts. Okay, I'm just going to, I guess, reload this freaking... Reload the canvas. And... Also, I guess, just resubmit. Because it seemed to work as soon as I freaking clicked play here. I don't know if that was a bug or not. Alright. Marcus, how many points do you have? Well, we're hacking live. Honestly, like some of the TryHackMe boxes, even though they're easy, they do take a while. Only 37. Why did it say you got 56k? That's bizarre. Yeah, I thought 45 minutes. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I thought 45 minutes was a good starting point. It has taken me 45 minutes to get a shell on quite a few TryHackMe boxes, because usually there's some enumeration. This one was just easy. This one was literally just find this weird port and then Google, and we found an exploit for it. And now we can't get a shell. Come on. Okay. It loaded, but didn't do anything. I'm going to resubmit this again. Play. That worked. Okay, canvas. We'll just load the canvas again, see what happens. Hopefully we'll get it back. Is Windows more secure than Linux? I wouldn't say so. Obviously, it all depends on how you configure it and stuff. In general, Linux is more secure. And that's mostly because of how Linux separates its admin user from its regular users. Because there have been a ton of ways to just bypass that in Windows over the years. Yeah, they both do. I think the problem with the Windows 11 boxes is don't you have to do a weird thing to bypass the TPM requirement? I think. So... What happened to this box? I'm going to copy this entire thing again. Run. Oh boy, alright. Is there another one? Yeah, a TPM is a trusted platform module. And the last time I studied this was back in college, so we're talking 2010, maybe 2011. So the way I understand it, it is so ordinarily what you do, obviously, with a if you want to encrypt a disk, is you or if you have a disk encrypted, the operating system encrypted, the key is still stored on the disk somewhere because it needs to decrypt the operating system to even run the thing. So the problem is obviously that you have that disk encryption key kind of just in plain sight. It's a bit more complicated than that, but practically that's kind of true. With a TPM though, it's literally it's a chip that you have on your PC or laptop, and all the encryption stuff, all the keys are stored on that in a secure manner, to the point where even like resetting the keys is difficult. So it handles this decryption. I believe it also handles various other things like protecting the BIOS, so you can't just basically with the TPM you can't just plug in a USB, go into the BIOS, and boot from the USB. It's way more complicated than that. I don't even think you can. I think in order to actually boot from a USB with a TPM enabled, you have to go through a whole freaking process. It's very complicated, but it kind of like increases the security to the max in terms of what you can actually do. Okay, did we get a shell back yet? No, what the hell is going on? Maybe I should try this one again. Maybe it only does something if we I think doesn't it require hardware to TPM? I'm a pen tester full time. That's what I do besides streaming. And actually, my company is sponsoring my Wednesday streams. If you're here at 1 PM Eastern Wednesday, we will be going over Burp Suite Pro in a lot of detail. We got the shell one time, and then I typed a stupid command, and now we can't get a shell again. Come on. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Because we even know what the freaking exploit is going to be. It's going to be a capability because they hinted at it. Just imagine if this happened the first time. We'd just be sitting here 45 minutes. So many people would earn so many channel points. I honestly do not know. Yeah, it might be a reset box. I don't think it... Yeah, possibly. Alright, we'll reset the box, because I don't want to spend too much more time on this. Reset the box. And we will do stream raiders. Well, we'll see if it takes 7 minutes. I doubt it. But yeah, we can definitely do a marble race. We can do some more wheel spins actually. We've got 5 more to do, so we'll do the 5 wheel spins. Well, we might lose this battle. Uh-oh. That wasn't good. Alright. Well, that probably is the end of that one. We'll do a marble race, sure. Oh, actually, no, we'll do the spins first, sorry. Let's do spins. Alright, so we have Dark Elder has 2 spins for his 12-month anniversary. Type with one hand, okay. It's going to be interesting. Dark Elder's second spin. Is more cat time. Dark Elder, are you still in the stream? I can see it, I think you are. Choose a cat. Raven, obviously. Okay. Alright, Berry Dweena, if you're still here, this is your spin. Berry Dweena gets a respin. We get a marble race either way. Alright. Berry Dweena gets us a marble race. Anya, this is for you. Cool pro tip. Anya, if you're in the stream still, you are. If you want a pro tip about something, let me know. And finally, Redacted. We had 2 marble races. Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do. How do we spin? Every time someone subscribes or buys, gifts a subscription to somebody, they get a spin. So what we'll do is we'll do a marble race, then we'll grab Raven, then we'll do another marble race. What we will do is we'll try and find a quick map. A leap to remember, that sounds fun. Yeah, it's kind of just a way to give back to the people who subscribe. Okay. Exclamation point play if you want to play in the marble race. You don't have to do anything other than type that. All RNG based, all physics based apart from the initial RNG, I should say. While that countdown is going, I'm gonna set up the kiba thing again. You know, we probably don't even need the IP address. Sorry, the host name, I bet. It was 5601. Yeah, okay, that's loading fine. All right. 19 people in the race. Looks like Pinion and Sarsec and Cephaloid are at the front. And oh, I won this one. Look, the stream record belongs to me. So nobody else get the stream record. Oh my goodness, hang on. Turn down the freaking marble stuff. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this one was crazy. Yeah, Tim falling off. There's me this time. Here's me from last time. Oh, Rickard is giving me a run for my money, look. Rickard might take the freaking record from me. How do I kick people out of this game? It's my damn... I'm gonna fly into him with my camera. No! I know it won't work, but still. Oh, damn it. Go away, Rickard. Go away. Stop it. Where are you? God damn it. Oh, actually, oh, even better. Bye. Bye, Rickard. Yeah, but record is still mine. You all suck. Doesn't even matter the demon won. No, I won that. That one belongs to me. Yeah, it serves you right, Rickard. Trying to take my record, you just get yeeted out of the track. I'm pretty sure there's like up here. Yeah, these things like go up and down. If you land on one, yeah, before it goes up. Yeah, we've got some good people there. Demon was only, what's that? Less than 2 seconds, I think, behind me. Very close. All right, I'll go get Raven and we'll do another race. Actually, let me go back to the race menu. We'll set it up. Another short one. Speedrun. There we go. All right, everyone can join. I'll go get Raven. And yeah, then we'll hopefully finish the spot. All right. I got Raven, and I also got her favorite freaking toy, which is the shoelace. She loves playing with, and today she doesn't bow. Come on. It's probably because I've got it held awkwardly. Oh, here you go, baby. There you go. Oh. Ow! Raven! What is wrong with you? It's almost like you don't like being on stream. Alright. Okay, I'm putting you down, sweetie. I'm putting you down. There you go. Look, I'm going to throw you upstream. There you go. Alright. Yeah, she wants to play, that's the thing. Alright, we'll do another marble run. Start the countdown. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I was just trying to get the I was trying to get the exploit set up. All right. Which map is this again? I can't remember which map one. Anyway, they are off. Who is in the lead? Throwmaster, maybe. It really depends. Ooh. Throwmaster looks like, yeah. Yep, Throwmaster definitely in the lead there. Closely followed by Fabricio. And Christy, Tim, GTA, Frosty Dog, Sarsek, Berry Duina. Can't read the others. Throwmaster, though, quite a good lead at the start of the race here. And this is a relatively short track, I believe. I don't know if we've actually done this track before. We do not have a stream record. Alright. Makes it past those weird things. Still going strong. Ooh. Hits that one. Lost a bit of speed. Christy coming in hot and still got some speed. Is Christy gonna catch up? Potentially, yes. And she does. It looks like Christy is now in the lead, but honestly not by that much, so she does need to keep going. It's Christy's race to lose. Throwmaster is catching up. So is Tim. Oh, and basically it's whoever finds the right hole, and it was Tim. Tim and Throwmaster, Fabricio, Sarsek, Christy finally. 5th place. Just had to find the right hole to fall into. But luckily, it looks like I think everybody survived. I'd be very surprised if anyone fell off. Berry Duina looks like she is last. Just needs to find somewhere to drop down. She's taking her time. There we go. And in. Well done, Tim. Oh no! We're hacking live. Somehow fell off. I don't quite know how. Alright. So we've done marbles. I guess Anya's not on stream because did she ask me to give a pro tip for anything? Somebody come up with something for me to give a pro tip about. Okay, we got a Cybersec Mech is sorry, let me start that again. Cybersec Meg is the best person on the entire planet, and I can't wait to meet her at DEF CON next week. I'm gonna buy her a drink because she's so cool. True. That was funny. That's the second week in a row you've done that. All right. I'm going to copy this one. I feel like this one worked better, but I don't know which. Actually, I don't even know which one worked properly in the first place. So we're going to paste this here and save it. And then we're going to click Canvas. We still have this listener set up, so this should be fine. Last time this worked very strangely. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I guess we had to restart it. Okay, so let's do this again. Get cap dash r slash and then 2/dev/null. I should really have done the Python trick, shouldn't I? I should have got a pro tip on using tmux. Ooh, that's a good one. I guess the one I like, so let me edit my config file, is there is a copy paste. So it really depends on what you're using it on. You have to do it differently for Mac. You have to do it differently for Linux. But these 4 lines, I think. Well, I guess there's only 3 with one that's blank. These effectively mean that you can select to copy, which I like very much. There is a so let me show you what I mean. So for instance, if I just highlight this, you see how it's all yellow. If I let go now, go to here, I didn't click anything. I did click something. I didn't press any buttons. I didn't do Control C. It copied the entire line, so I can do that. So I like that. Some people, I understand, probably won't. You can also, if you hold down Shift, you can just select the normal way. And the reason you might want to do that is because let's just cat dev random for a second. Right. So say we scroll all the way up here and select this. I don't know why, but when you let go, it goes all the way to the bottom. It still copies it, but it just goes all the way back to the bottom. So it's really annoying. I've tried so many ways of getting around it. I've never found one. But you can always do the shift trick where you just shift and then Control Shift C to copy as well. But generally speaking, if you're at the bottom of a terminal prompt and you just need to copy something very quickly, those lines are pretty cool. You can find them on my GitHub as well. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Really? Oh boy. Alright, so what we do here, there's a weird Python 3 binary in this home directory. If we go back to gtfobins.github, search Python, go to capabilities. Now you cannot just you can't just do import os.system. You have to do os.setuid. This is important to know. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. All this does, if I zoom in actually. No, because I don't press Control C, so a sec. And it doesn't do a Control C either. It copies it a different way. So we're just going to run import OS to import the OS library. We're going to do os.setUID to 0, which is going to set our UID to 0, i.e. roots. Ordinarily, this wouldn't work because as a low privileged user, you can't do that. However, because we have the set UID capability, we can set UIDs. And then we're just going to run os.system bin.sh. So I'm going to copy this. We're going to do home kiba .hackme please /python3. And I believe, yeah, there we go. UID is root. so we can cd into root. Cat root.txt. Yep. Copy that. We didn't actually... We didn't do the user.txt, so I guess what we can do now, let's set up this. It's probably just going to be in the home directory, cat user.txt. Yep. We'll answer these questions though. We've still got a little bit of time. Get cap-r/ is what we needed there. Okay, what is the vulnerability that is specific to programming languages with prototype-based inheritance? Is going to be prototype evolution. What is the version of the dashboard installed on the server? 654. And the CVE is this one. Oops. Nice. Okay. Any questions about that room? You know what that was, chat? That was the 45-minute timer going on. So not only did I get a user shell within 45 minutes, well, technically within 10, we also restarted the box, got another user shell, and got root. Sorry, everybody who... So everybody who bet poorly. Okay. Any questions about that box? I'm just gonna check to see if Anya's online. She is. I did say we would raid her. So let me just make sure she's actually streaming soon, so we'll wait a minute. She only just started streaming. Any other questions about that box? Any other questions in general? Cool. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the stream, Wednesday stream is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a White Oak sponsored stream. We're going to do Burp Suite Pro. Basically, kind of just anything goes. We can play with it. People ask questions, demo things. We will also develop an extension probably live, which I haven't done in a while. But it's relatively simple. Whether we use Java or use Jython, which is the Java version of Python, I have yet to decide. Maybe we'll just vote on the day. Jython is obviously more accessible as a language because it's basically Python. However, Java is what Burp is written in, so it's kind of better to write plugins in, extensions, sorry. It's what I've written most of my extensions in, I think. But obviously not everybody understands Java, so we'll see on the day. Well, Academy, we'll probably do some Web App Academy on the day just to demo some stuff. Do I have the code to change the title? Somewhere, yes. I can't remember where I actually put the code. I have the the .jar extension file. I could probably just decompile it, but the code is on a hard disk somewhere, a backup disk. Because honestly, the code hasn't changed. Oh, like a video series? I mean, I'm writing an entire course. So the course will heavily use the Web App Academy. So yeah. Bonzo Wondos. See? Not Bozo anymore. Bonzo Wondos. Yeah, so Cybermentor's course is beforehand, so hopefully we'll get some people from that as well. But otherwise, yeah, should be good. Okay, let me put the stream ending up, and we will raid Anya Aski. Copy pipe works for me in Tmux. I don't like the copy pipe and cancel mode too. Does mine copy mode and cancel? I'm gonna have to see now. Huh. Was that it all along? I'm just gonna reset this. I'll be so happy if this works. Oh my god. It actually worked. Okay, Rykard. Are you already VIP? No. There we go. How I've searched Stack Overflow. How has nobody ever said that before? All right. Appreciate it, my friend. All right. Everybody, on the screen of my socials, please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitch, where you'll get notifications when I go live. I'll next be live on Wednesday at 1 PM Eastern for Web App Wednesday. But we are going to raid Anya Aski, who is probably doing something really cool. I think she's working on a box she was doing last night, actually. So we'll get over there right now. Thank you so much for joining.